So hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I just want to quickly talk about something, which is the looping feature on YouTube. Yeah, there is a whole lot of controversies going on YouTube at the moment, whether to loop your videos or not to loop it, or whether to use Restream to get monetized on YouTube or not. Okay, as someone who has actually gone through these things and someone who has been on YouTube for over 1 year and who is already monetized and at some point used this particular feature, which is the looping feature, I can actually tell you that I am in the best position to tell you if it is right or wrong. So please sit tight and watch this video to the very end so you can understand everything I'm about to say and so you will not make any mistake, because one thing about YouTube, if you make one particular mistake, it is going to ruin even everything that you have actually done. So it is going to be better if you listen very well and pick out the information. And another thing I want you to also know that for every information I put out here, it is also very important for you to do your own research. It is very important because this is also one of the things that can actually ruin your YouTube channel or ruin your monetization if you don't do your own research. That a particular YouTube tutor is giving you an information about a particular thing, likewise me, doesn't mean that you should take everything like they said. Okay, you have your own rights to go and do your own research, because if you don't not do your own research, how are you going to understand better on what the person say? You do not have to trust even me. You do not have to trust to that extent of not doing your own research. No, you have to also do your own research. And one thing about research is when you get the information needed, when you've gathered the information, you have to check what the next person is saying, compare it to see the person that is saying the truth or the one which is the correct thing to do. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, what is looping? It is the process of repeatedly playing a particular video. Let me say, for instance, you have a 5 minute video, and when you put it on looping, it's going to repeat after the 5 minutes duration that you've actually put. It is going to repeat all over and all over again, depending on when you get tired of playing that particular video. Okay, so looping just simply means to repeatedly watch or play a particular video. And on this particular platform, this feature exists. And again, there is this particular streaming app that people use to stream across all platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, which is Restream. Okay, Restream is just like a streaming app. It is not affiliated to YouTube, but you can use it to restream your content on YouTube or other platform. Let me tell you how it is. They got a license from YouTube for users YouTube users to make use of their platform, okay, to restream some of their content. Either you are streaming directly at a particular moment, or you are restreaming your content to your audience. Okay, streaming live is when you're streaming at that particular moment, but when you are restreaming, it means that you are trying to stream a previously recorded content, okay, using that particular app. So this is what it means. Okay, so for some people, they use restream to stream their videos to their audience. Okay, and it is actually one of the quickest way that you can actually monetize your YouTube channel. And this is how it works. For people that already know how restream works, it is just like using your video content. You can restream your content, you can restream other people's content. But one thing you should understand is that if you're restreaming other people's content, you stay at risk of being copyrighted, and this can actually affect your monetization. So back to the question, if looping your videos is actually wrong, and if it is going to get you monetized on YouTube, it is not wrong. As a matter of fact, YouTube actually added this particular feature on their platform. But the thing there is that some people abuse it. Okay, and you know something that promises to give you the monetization or to give you a faster monetization, like if you abuse it to some extent, you run the risk of being demonetized. Okay, so and how do you abuse this thing? Abuse it by using another person's content to stream on YouTube using this particular app called Restream. Okay, and when you are looping, you don't have to loop excessively or aggressively. You do it with caution. Okay, something that has advantage equally has disadvantage. That is number one thing you need to understand. Okay, so whenever you are looping your video, sorry, you have to check and read every terms and condition regarding looping videos on YouTube. Okay, but one thing I know for sure is that it is not wrong. Neither it's going to make your account demonetized or not going to make you monetize on YouTube. As a matter of fact, I actually did it at some point during my monetization journey, and it actually went out well. Okay, so I'm going to assure you for the fact that it is not banned on this platform, or unless YouTube comes out to say, okay, this thing is actually wrong, then it is wrong. And another thing about YouTube is that they frown at repeated content. Okay, so whenever you are restreaming a particular video on your YouTube channel, what you should notice that you should not use a particular video twice. If you're going to bring free videos from maybe Pixelverse or any of this free platform that gives you non-copyright videos, you don't have to use it two times. And whenever you're using it, please make sure you modify it and make it your own, because some other person is going to use that same particular video because it is free to all and also post on the platform. So for you to be on the safer side, you have to do some tweaking, like do something, add some things that can actually make it at yours. Like for instance, adding a watermark, adding your face, and adding some freestyles on it. And again, do not repeat the same content another time. Like you should not post it two times on your page. That is the rule on YouTube. Okay, so there are so many other things that you actually need to know about looping and restreaming. I also have some videos I've actually made in the past about talking about restream and monetizing your content on YouTube. So if you actually need to know more about that, you can also go to my channel and scroll down there. You can see some of those videos. And if you have any question, if you have more videos like this, or you actually want to get clarified on some of those things, if it's still confused to you, you can also drop it in the comment section and I'll be there to answer you. And thank you for watching to this very point. The goal is to get everybody monetized on YouTube, and the goal is for everybody to start earning as soon as possible. Okay, so but one thing that stands and you should also understand is that you should do your own research regardless of what information you're being given on YouTube. And with that being said, bye and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, okay? Subscribe and like this video. Drop a comment. Even if you don't have any question, please, I would like to hear your comment in the comment section and your observation. If you actually think that I'm making a mistake somewhere, you are free to tell me. Bye.